Here, beloved short courses and explain how they will help you in your academic journey and your professional growth. So I will share my presentation now. So by now you will know, as well as we all do here, that upskilling is a very important part of professional growth. The research supports this fact. We know that 94% of people will actually stay longer at a company if they feel like that company invests in their professional growth. And 66% of people declare it to be the third most important criteria that they look into when they consider job opportunities. 91% of companies and 81% of employees have found that it increases productivity. And there's a 10% increase in job demand, in skill demand of a job every year. So upskilling, without a question, is a very important part of professional growth, right? In fact, research recommends that every employee upskill themselves every 6 months in order to be able to meet the growing industry demands. However, constant upskilling is not an easy thing. In fact, it is quite impractical if you think about it. Upskilling every 6 months is quite tough, especially if you're not able to find the choice of specialization that you want to upskill on. Secondly, again, upskilling can be very time consuming. Some courses can go for a year, more years, right? So if you're upskilling every 6 months, that is obviously not a practical thing for a lot of full-time professionals. The third thing, again, is that you don't find the specialization that interests you. And so you cannot grow in that one specific aspect of upskilling that you are looking forward to. Finally, and perhaps most significantly, is the fact that upskilling is quite expensive because it is so popular. Courses are expensive now. And so constantly doing it will definitely drain your budget far, far quicker. Now let's look at the math. There are no numbers here, luckily, but let's simplify.
Shiza, I'm sorry to interrupt. Let's drop a poll. Let's launch a poll for the audience.
Yeah, please.
Yes. I hope this is visible to everyone. Okay, great. Everyone, please hurry up. Please post your answers. If you have any other doubt, you can post it in the chat box also. Okay, so we have a person who has a doubt. Santosh. Yes.
Hi, Santosh. Please ask your question. Aisha, I cannot see the question. Could you please read it out to me?
Okay, so he's asking what's the duration for the short courses? I think
The
someone
duration.
yes.
The
Ibrahim.
duration. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Done?
Yes.
Okay. So the duration for your short course will depend on the type of short course that you have selected, but you will most likely be able to finish the longest of them within 5 weeks. That is the longest it will take. The shortest you can finish probably within the same day. It can be done in as little as 4 hours. I hope I have answered your question. Aisha, do we have any other questions?
Yes, we have one other question from Megan. She's asking, what qualifications do I need?
Hi, Megan. Thank you for your question. You don't need any qualification to start a short course. You just need the desire to learn. I hope I have answered your question. Aisha, is the poll complete?
Yes, so far, yeah.
Okay, can I have the results?
So I'm ending the poll.
So I can see the result of the poll. I hope it is visible to you guys as well. The majority of you, around 58% of you, have answered that it is quite expensive, and 23% of you have discussed that it is time consuming. 13% have said that you are struggling with finding the right course, while course delivery and other reasons are in the minority with 6%. So these problems, I think we have understood, is very common for everyone among us. So let's look at what we can do to solve that. Right, so let's come back to our presentation. Now, obviously, with the time, the money, and all the other restraints that comes with upskilling, let's suppose that you don't upskill every 6 months, like research recommends. Now, what happens? When you don't have enough finances or enough time or any other reason that basically stops you from upskilling, you are very likely to be stuck in the professional level that you are right now, because industry demands evolve on a daily basis. The skills that you need, if you remember, grows every year, right? So if you don't upskill, you might run the risk of not growing professionally. Now, let's assume that in spite of it being a very difficult thing to do, you upskill on the regular. Every 6 months, you are picking up a new skill to improve your performance. But now the result of that is that it drains your budget, because like we discussed, upskilling is very expensive, right? So now you don't have income for other commitments in your life. And the second result of that is your lack of work-life balance, because you are a full-time professional or you're a full-time student and you're also upskilling on the side. Your leisure time, your family time, everything else is compromised. So this will drain your mental health, it will drain your budget. It looks like an impossible situation. Now, let's assume that you come to a compromise and you upskill every 1 year, right? It's not ideal, but it is better than not doing it regularly. Now, what happens is that there will be other people who do the 6 month upskilling who will take ahead of you. For whatever reason, other people may be able to manage it, and you still run the risk of being left behind by competition. So that is also not ideal. We want the best for our learners. So what is to be done? Now, obviously, this is not the end of your story. We have a solution. The idea is to not have more time or more money or a very understanding boss who will let you take days off to study, right? The idea is for you to find the course that fits your schedule and your lifestyle and your career goals, right? You need the right learning platform that caters to your needs. And we hope to be that platform with our short courses. So what makes our short courses different? Well, in a nutshell, we solve most of the problems that you face on regular upskilling. Firstly, we offer free learning access. If you remember, a vast majority of you face financial constraints when it comes to regular upskilling. When the course is completely free, you can upskill as many times as you want because it does not drain your budget. The second thing is that these courses, true to their name, are very short. Because they are short, you can complete several courses and pick up skills quicker than it would for a long academic program. And finally, you can earn professional certifications when you successfully complete your short course and pass your evaluations. Now, where do you get your certifications from? You can get them from Cambridge International Qualifications UK, and you can get them from Acacia University Professional Development from Arizona, US, or you will earn your certification from Uni Athena. So these courses are extremely valuable for your time, for your money, and for the certification that makes your resume more attractive. And I believe we have one poll here, right, Aisha?
Yes, we do have. I'm just starting the another poll.
So please respond to the polls so that we understand you better.
Shiza, I think there is some problem. You can continue with the presentation. I'll just figure it out. Shiza, can you hear me?
Yes, okay.
Okay,
so we will
just allow me 2 minutes. Okay, you can continue with the presentation. I'll just start the second poll.
All right, so let's move on. We will get to that poll shortly. Now, this is what we are offering. So how can you benefit from our short courses? Now, let's assume that there is a domain that you are interested in, but like we said, most upskilling is very expensive. So even a curiosity can be very heavy on your pocket. Let's assume I am a marketing student and I'm interested in digital marketing, but I don't want to commit to a full year program or even a 6-month program just to satiate my curiosity. Right. So what I can do is I can go to Uni Athena, I can go to the free short courses tab and look at the course called Basics of Digital Marketing. It is free to learn. It will satisfy my curiosity and I can explore without worrying about my time or my budget. Now let's assume that I am already studying some academic course right now. Let's assume I'm doing a postgraduate certificate on human resource management, assuming, right? And I am interested in international human resource management. It is a very up and coming popular field under my discipline, and I want to learn more about it. So that is something that I can do with our free short courses, while also going for the basics of human resources course so that I can refresh my knowledge of human resources.
Sorry, Shiza, we have started the second poll. So can we take a pause here?
Okay, we'll stop our presentation for a moment and please answer the poll and let me know your thoughts.
Yes. Everyone, please be quick with your answers. Shiza, we have another doubt.
Please.
So the doubt is your short course certificate an academic certificate or professional certificate?
It is considered a professional certification because it is given by very reputed international bodies. I hope I have answered your question.
Okay, another one is how long do the free trials last?
There are no free trials with our short courses. They are completely free to learn from the first module to the last module. There is no time limit on you. You can study them as you want, whenever you want, free of charge. Any other questions, Aisha?
No, not so far. If you have any questions, you can post in the chat box or Q&A box. Okay, so we have another query from Ibrahim.
Yes, please ask the
When the
question.
course start? He's asking when the course will start.
So, Ibrahim, these courses are completely self-paced. This means that you can start whenever you want to start. You decide when you want to learn and when you want to keep your course away to meet other obligations. It's completely up to you. I hope I have answered the question.
Okay, another one is what is the duration of the course again?
The duration of the course will again depend upon the kind of course that you will take. We will come to this feature in the presentation very shortly. Do we have any other questions?
Yes, we have one another. Can I use your short course to apply for academic admission and promotion?
These short course certifications do not carry credits. They are more like a proof in your resume that you are very committed to growth, very committed to upskilling, and they'll have a direct impact on your work performance by equipping you with new skills. That is the main advantage of our short courses. I hope I have answered your question. Aisha, do we have any other questions?
Yes, we have one another. For the free courses, we only supposed to pay exams or they are free as well?
The evaluations themselves are free, but you will have to pay a small charge for the certification. You can get the certification after you complete your evaluation upon paying that charge.
Okay, no
Yeah.
more I can see. So let's end the poll. I think most of the people have answered the poll. So
Okay.
shall I? I'm just ending it and sharing the result.
Okay. All right, so the results of the poll are actually very promising. We have 72% of people who are very happy with the fact that the course is completely free to access. And this is exactly what we intended with our short courses. We wanted it to be an accessible form of upskilling for everybody, regardless of your budget, because your professional growth should not depend upon your bank account. Another thing that 52% of people found helpful was the professional certification. Like I said, it is extremely valuable in the professional world because it basically cements your professional personality. It shows that you are very dedicated to learning, that you have a whole set of skills and valuable insights that you can offer at the workplace. 33% of people have said that the fact that the course is self-paced is very useful. This is because it helps with time management. It gives you a lot of flexibility. This is something that we hope helps you out in your upskilling as well. So moving on back to our presentation. Now, the third benefit of our short course is that it boosts your academic learning with a related short course on the side. What I mean by this is, for example, I am a data science student, right? And I want a way to show my insights to an audience, right? Because usually I will be dealing with an audience that is not well versed in technical aspects. So what I can do is I can do the short course that we have on essentials of data visualization using MS Excel. It's a very short course and it gives me a valuable skill that will help my academic learning on the side. That's one way that you can use our short courses. Another thing that you can do is, again, assuming that there is a skill that you need to learn very quickly. Suppose you're in the workplace and you need to create, let's say, what is a simple example that I can use? Let's say that I need to have a basic understanding of the language Python. It is a very popular programming language and I want to start learning it to improve my prospects at the workplace. right? So I can start my journey and get my basics done in as little as 6 hours with our Basics of Python course, which is a very popular course right now, right? So I can learn the skills and earn my certification and kind of cement my journey in this sphere in as little as 6 hours. Now, our short courses are divided into several categories depending on your learning requirement. And this is what we offer. Now, the first kind of short course that you will see on our website are the basics short courses. Now, these short courses are for people who are absolutely new to the topic, right? You just want to know everything about it from the bottom. And this course is ideally completed within 4 to 6 hours. So it is the quickest and it will give you a solid understanding of the fundamentals of the domain. And if you complete this short course, you will get your certification from CIQ. Now, let's assume that you already have a passing knowledge of the domain. Like I know the basics, but I want to know more, right? For people like that, the essentials courses are built for you. You can complete this course in 8 to 10 hours, and this course will certified, as in you will get your certification from Athena. Now, the third kind of course is where you have understanding of the domain, the fundamentals, you know the theories, the approaches, and the models, but you want to grow your understanding a bit beyond that. And for you, the short course is called Mastering. Now, mastering courses can be completed in 2 to 4 days, depending on your pace of learning. And your certification will be from Acacia University Professional Development. Now, assuming that you know the basics, you know the theories, you know the approaches, the models, but you want a more clear-cut understanding of the subject. You want the concepts to be interconnected a bit more. You want, let's say, real cases that, exemplify your learning. For you, the right short course is diploma. Diplomas can be completed within 1 to 2 weeks, and your certification, if you complete it, is from Uni Athena again. Now, executive diploma is again taking whatever a diploma offers you, but making it better. So you will have real case stories, case applications, and other aspects from the practical realm that will enhance your understanding of the theory. So the executive diploma is the highest level of short course that we offer. And this is for very experienced learners who want to kind of solidify their knowledge on the whole. Right now, MBA Essentials is a short course category that exists outside of this hierarchy. Now, obviously, an MBA is something that is extremely popular among professionals. It is a very popular upskilling opportunity. A lot of people are going for an MBA, but nonetheless, MBAs are expensive. They are long. They have the same problems that we face with upskilling. So if you want an understanding of the core managerial concepts, the basic domains of an MBA, but you want it quick, you want it affordable, and if possible, you also wanted to have an interesting specialization, then MBA Essentials or a pocket MBA or a mini MBA is exactly what you need. This course comes with modules on finance, on HR, strategy, project, and so on. And you will have specializations like neuromarketing, data science, and other very attractive industry demanded specializations. So this is a great option for anyone who wants an MBA but is not able to earn an MBA right now for whatever reason. All right, so we asked our short course learners what domains they enjoy learning about the most. And this was their recommendations for you. So our courses on Python programming are extremely popular, like I mentioned. In addition to that, our courses on digital marketing, EHSM, data analytics, business communication, HRM, Microsoft Power BI, and healthcare management are actually very popular right now. They have a high rate of completion, and these domains are also very popular in the industry right now. People who have skills in these domains are considered to be extremely valuable by professionals, by employers. So this will make you an invaluable asset in the workplace. Now,
Okay, Shiza, let's take a small pause and answer a few of the questions that we have in the chat box.
sure.
Okay, so we have one question on the short courses. You only offer business courses. What of health and safety you don't offer? Like he's asking, I believe that we don't have any courses on health and safety.
Actually, on the contrary, some of our most popular courses are on health and safety. We offer courses in hundreds of domains. We have 400 plus short courses. So we are sure that you will find whatever domain that you are interested in upskilling. It is not solely restricted to business, and we are constantly updating our short courses on the daily basis. So you will definitely find something that you are interested in. Do we have any other questions?
Yes, we have one question from Seth. He's asking, please, do you have a construction course, architecture and structural course?
Hi, thank you for the question. I believe we have some short courses on building and construction works, but the details will be shared with you by our support team. They will give you the links to the courses that you are interested in. Thank you for the question. Any others?
At the end of the course, are my results to send to me?
At the end of the course, you can do your evaluation, your assessment. There will be a multiple choice quiz basically, and you will get your results immediately. And as soon as you give the payment for the professional certification, which is a very small price, you can also get that access immediately.
Okay, one more question we have. How can I benefit from these short courses?
Now, these short courses, primarily, they give you very valuable industry demanded skills in a very short period of time. The shortest being 4 to 6 hours, the longest being a little more than a month. So you can upskill and grow in the workplace far quicker than any other opportunity out there. Another thing is that they give you professional certifications, which will, improve your resume. It can impress potential employers out there. You can grow as a professional in all directions without committing a lot of money, a lot of time, and any other resources that you are currently not able to expand. It makes professional growth far more accessible than was ever before.
All right. We have another very interesting question. Is MBA certificate higher than a diploma certificate on free courses?
Firstly, the MBA Essentials course is not an MBA certification. It is a short course that gives you knowledge on the core MBA concepts like finance, HRM, leadership, things that you would learn in a normal MBA. You can learn as a short course now. It is the same information without any of the fluff, any of the extra time or money that it takes, right? That is one. And our MBA Essentials course exists outside the hierarchy. So executive diploma is the highest short course that we have for those set of short courses. For the basics, mastering, essentials, in that set of short courses, executive diploma is the highest. It is the longest that will take you to finish, and it has the most amount of content, right? MBA Essentials is a separate category, and the certifications are not comparable. I hope I have answered your question. Aisha, any more questions?
Yes, I'm interested in environmental health and safety. When can I start? John is asking this question.
Thank you for the question. Environmental health and safety management courses are already available on our website. You can start whenever you like. In fact, again, it is one of our most popular courses, so we hope that you enjoy learning them. Any other questions, Aisha?
No, not so far. We'll restart it after some time.
All right, so now is the time to take a quick tour of our website, of our LMS. So give me a moment. I hope my screen is visible for everybody. Aisha, is my screen visible?
Yes, I can see that.
Okay, so just give me a moment. All right, so the way that you will sign up for any of our short courses, you have to start by going to our website. This is our website. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Now you can access our short courses by going here to this courses tab, going to short courses. When you scroll down, you can see this section here where you can pick the domain that you are interested in upskilling, whether it's marketing, management, finance, IT, and so on. This tab is our levels of short courses, like I just mentioned, basics, essentials, whichever level that you feel you need, you can pick and choose from here. Below that, you will see our latest short courses. We have courses in over 400 short courses in a variety of industry demanded domains. Let's assume that I want to do a diploma in data analytics. So now when I click that, this is the screen that will come. If I'm already signed in, if I'm not signed in, the login screen should appear. So I will log out and show it to you. Right, so I want to go for a diploma in data analytics. This is the screen that you will see the very first time. So now if you already have an account with us, you can log in or sign up over here. You can log in over here, or you can create your new account by filling in the details over here. So now I already have an account, so I'm going to log in. And we are returned to this screen. Now this tab will show you a short introduction of what this course will involve and what it covers. You can see ways in which this course will benefit you in your professional journey over here. And best of all, you can see what other learners who have taken this course have to say about it. So we can see people are impressed with the way that the course is delivered. It's easy to understand. It is something that people are clearly impressed with going by the ratings. So when you're done, you could also fill this section to guide other learners, right? So now this is our module. And under each module, you will have several units. These are the units, the purple texts. Now, if I want to start learning, I'll have to start with unit 1, lesson 1. I can just click this button here. And this is what the lesson looks like. So now you will have a video over here to guide you. You will also have reading materials, course materials that were developed by our faculty. These materials are extremely simple, easy to understand, and if you have any queries or you want to discuss this further, you'll have a discussion tab at the bottom, right? And over here, you can add whatever comments you want. And here you will have a question that you can answer. You can also see the answers that other learners have given, so you can have an interesting discussion with them. This will also help you in your understanding. And over here, you will have other resource materials. If you are interested in reading more about the topic, you can just click download and you will have access to all the resources that you will need. You can have a reminder for your next learning session. You can set up that reminder here, or if you're interested in having some reading without an internet connection, you can click here, download now, or you can mail it yourself. This is what you will encounter when you sign up for one of our short courses. Now, I have not completed any lessons. Now, after I complete all my lessons, I can go ahead and take my quiz, my multiple choice quiz. And if I pass that and I make my payment, I can go for my short course. All right, so that was what our LMS looks like. We will return to our presentation in a moment. Now, obviously, the biggest goal we at Uni Athena have with our short courses is to make it as accessible as possible for our learners. But we understand that there is some payment involved. There is a professional certification that you have to pay to get. So we wanted to make that even easier for you. Now that initiative is called Short Courses Rewards Program, right? Now what you can do is you can go through our collection of short courses. You can find courses that your friends, your family, your fellow learners are interested in, and you can send that short course to them with whatever social media platform you like. Now, when you send your course to them, you will earn a certain amount of UA points, Uni Athena points. Now, if they take your link and they register with that link, you will earn a few more points. With those points, you can get certain percent of discount on the certification payment that you have to give. So by sharing short courses with other learners, the charges that you will have to pay for your certification will go down. Now, obviously, I have spoken a lot. I think it's time to hear from our learners. Now, this is Mr. Abhishek Haridasan. He is actually one of our more popular learners. Everyone at Uni Athena is aware of him. He has taken several of our short courses and he has been able to complete a lot of them. And he has spoken about how he is very impressed with our platform. He is impressed with the tutors and the instructors who make the learning very simple. And here we have another learner who has completed 6 executive diplomas from Uni Athena. We are very proud. And they have gained a lot of insights into a lot of fields. And this is the testimony that we receive on the daily from our learners. They're all very happy, very excited about this opportunity. And that is the end of our presentation. We hope that we have been able to convince you to try our short courses. And now we'll take some questions. Aisha?
Yes, Shiza. Let me read out a few questions. Diploma and executive diploma are cooperated with partners such as CIU or Acacia University.
Give me a moment with that query. Diploma and executive diploma certifications are given by Uni Athena specifically. I believe that it is our basics and our mastering courses specifically that are given by CIQ UK and Acacia University Professional Development. I hope I have answered the question.
Another, we have very interesting question from Abdul Rahman. He's asking what will happen if I enroll the course and start learning, but I miss a class for over 3 weeks. Can I continue my learning or not?
Thank you for the question. That's very interesting. Now, these courses are completely self-paced. So whenever you decide, you can stop or pause your learning. And whenever you decide, you can resume your learning. There is no period of time as such within which you have to return back. It is completely up to you. Hope I have answered the question.
Okay. One of the members are asking, I'm interested in business communication. This course.
Yeah, we do offer short courses on business communications. Our support team will send you the relevant links and you can start learning. Aisha, do we have any other questions?
Yes, I have just started one of the courses. A question I have is that I can't access the links in the additional resources because you need to log into the article site.
Thank you for your question, Harun. That is a concern. I will direct you to our support team. I believe they will know exactly how to solve your problem. Thank you for bringing it up to us. I hope they help you out. All right, Aisha, do we have any more questions?
No, I don't think we have any more questions. No.
Give me a moment. I believe we have some questions from the chat. Do we?
One question from Bilal, how many days programs?
I'm sorry?
How many days? Actually, the question is not clear, Bilal. Can you please be clear what you're asking? are not able to get you.
My apologies. I think there were some technical issues. We will keep that in mind for our future webinars. Aisha, if we face this in the future, just pause me in the middle of the presentation and let me know, because I will not be able to see the chat.
All right.
All right, I believe we have one question from Ebenezer. And I have completed one of the courses, but I don't have Visa card to claim my certificate. I believe the support team is typing in your response. Another question that we have, I would like to know how much does it cost for business communication? Our short courses are completely free to learn. You can learn for free. The professional certification itself, the cost will depend on the kind of course that you opt for. So it'll depend. You can get further details on our website when you sign up for learning. How to make the payment of the certificate? Thank you, Ibrahim, for your question. Once you complete your multiple choice assessment and you have completed the course successfully, you will be directed to the payment screen. Over there are several digital ways of making your payment. I believe you will have to contact the short course team for specific details, but most card transactions will be accepted. You can also exchange the UA points that you have learned to get discounts on your payments. I hope I have answered some of your question. Aisha, do we have any more that I cannot see?
No, no, there's no more questions.
All right, I believe whatever questions that we have, our support team is addressing them. Thank you for your help, support team. All right, everyone, thank you so much for attending our webinar. We're so happy that you could be here. We hope that we have shown the best of our short course offerings. We hope you will join us in our journey to make upskilling more accessible, more affordable for all of you. And I'm Shaza Feroz, and I hope to see you for our next webinar. Thank you for attending.
Thank you very much, all.
And we will close the webinar now. We hope to see you for the next webinar. Thank you so much.